We do what we attach what we do. We are doing many things with ignorance and attachment. That's why we are also attaching on many doing and happenings. Because of practicing meditation, we are attaching on practicing meditation. Because of going arms round, we are attaching on going arms round. Going arms round is concerned with dana or giving. More easy to donate and receive donation. Practicing meditation is concerned with Bhavana. The most difficult Buddhists to teach and practice Vipassana meditation. That's why it is more easy to attach on donating and receiving donation rather than practicing and teaching Vipassana meditation. Doing easy good deeds, we are difficult to do difficult good deeds or to practice Vipassana meditation. For the beginners, they should start with donation. Because it is easy to understand and practice. But if they used to do donation regularly, they should be preset and practicing meditation in order to detach from doing donation. I'm teaching to the public. For the public, not easy to start with meditation.
Yeah.
More easy to start with donation. Not easy to understand and practice also. That's why going arms round is my smallest goodies to introduce the society about doing good deeds. There are over 1,000 monks and nuns in our main Thabarwa center, Tanlin. In the beginning, most of them were interested to go arms round or to follow the arms round rather than practicing meditation. They want to concern mostly with dana or donation. They didn't want to deal with vipassana meditation. As a meditation teacher, I am responsible to change their attachment from dana or donation to vipassana meditation, together with keeping precept. I myself is able to do most of the good deeds concerned with dana, sila, and bhavana. Because I was able to detach from my life of a former businessman of a lay person. In order to detach from my life of a lay person and businessman, I need to attach on the life of a meditator and practicing meditation with the help of meditation master and other meditators. Attachment on doing good deeds is useful to detach from doing for many or our family. When I was able to detach from working for money and myself. Attachment on doing good deeds still remain. Every attachment need to detach. That's why I trying to understand and follow the middle way of Buddha. To detach from my attachment concerned with the life of meditators, meditation master, meditation experience, etc. Both of rejecting and attaching are traditional way of doing good deeds, and everything for the living beings. Following the middle way is to detach from both of rejecting and attaching mistake. Both of self and selflessness, both of working for one and the other or all, both of working for money or marriage, both of understanding and not understanding, doing and not doing, good and bad, right and wrong, discipline or law regulation and freedom. All these must not be rejected and attached. Because of rejecting mistake, we are facing with problems with the people who attach. For what we are rejecting. because of on attaching more on law and regulation or discipline, we are facing with the problems who attach more on freedom. All the problems and difficulties now we are facing are concerned with our rejecting or attaching mistake of mainly of the mind. Following the middle way is correcting the traditional or habitual rejecting and attaching mistake of the mind. I may not follow if you see my physical action, you are easy to misunderstand. I am rejecting some of the tradition or discipline. But in my sight, I'm not rejecting the tradition or discipline for sure. I'm just following the middle way of doing or not doing only. With the knowing of the same selfless impermanent nature. That's why they are right in their understanding. I am also right in my understanding. But my understanding is less side-effect and more difficult to understand. Understanding of the other people are easy to understand and practice, but there are many side effects also. No one is complete, for sure. Because no one is Buddha among us. Nothing is complete, for sure. But following the middle way is the most complete of all. The method. Because of not understanding and practicing the middle way, Most of the people who are doing good deeds are not satisfied with their understanding and practice. The good points of following the middle way is, even if we are not able to practice skillfully, we can be satisfied with our practice. If we get success in practicing middle way, it will be the greatest success among the practitioner. The success of the power center is concerned with following the middle way. That's why difficult to understand and practice also. Following the middle way by ourselves is more easy than teamwork. The power center is difficult to understand because of using the power of self and selflessness, discipline and freedom together. Most of devotees or followers of the power center are using mainly the power of self and discipline. That's why in my site, I get the opportunity to use the power of selflessness and freedom rather than self and discipline. I'm alone is not complete for sure. My disciples and followers of the power center only are also not complete for sure, but combination between me and the devotees or followers of the power center is combination between the power of self and selflessness, discipline and freedom. That is the cause of getting the success, which is difficult to understand. Getting limitless success, which is difficult to understand. Now we are on the way to do like this with more and more people and more new people and new place. In this way, more and more people in the world are sure to understand about following the middle way with teamwork or doing good deeds together limitlessly. I have to explain like this, especially because I want to know everyone, especially family members of the Power Center. We just need to continue doing like this. We don't need to think about problems, difficulties. Concerned with money, law and regulation and everything. Because Dhamma, collective merits, Dhamma or collective merits will solve all the biggest problems one after another for sure. We just need to continue doing good deeds like this with detachment, especially from our not understanding or difficulties. We should stop doing something or making decision urgently or forcefully or intentionally. What we are doing now is complete for sure. That's why no more that's why just need to continue as much as we can. This is the same for me and for the people who are leadings in doing good deeds of the Power Center. I'm the leaders of the Power organization. That's why I already experienced with all the difficulties, problems, and danger. Concerned with COVID-19, natural disaster, civil war. Because of doing good deeds, even in battle zone or war zone,
Even in
battle or war zone
battle.
area, we get the chance to prepare even for world war. How to be safe from weapons, bombing, firing, killing. This is the same for small or big battle or war. Because even in killing or shooting, destroying each other, I created rescue center. In that battle area. This is the same for all kinds of natural disaster. This is not because of me. I can detach from myself. That's why I can understand how to use the power of Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. Only when you are leading in doing good deeds, in doing all kinds of good deeds, like me, you can understand me you can understand this teaching clearly. If you are not doing good deeds like me, you cannot understand completely as I understand. In this way, you are not sure to be safe with your incomplete understanding and practice. No one is complete, nothing is complete.
1 second.
Because of doing good deeds together with more and more people, I came to understand more and more deeply about the truth of no one, including myself, is not complete. In this way, incompleteness is the nature of living beings. Incompleteness is not to blame on each other, just to understand and to detach from incompleteness of ourselves and the others. There is no Buddha now, that's why we can find someone who is complete as Buddha, for sure. We ourselves will not be complete for sure. Even if we are trying very hard to be complete one. Therefore, the only solution is to understand the incompleteness of more and more people and trying to detach from incompleteness. I myself, if I think about myself, I'm not satisfied with myself day now, but I can detach from thinking about myself and the other. That's why I'm okay with myself and the other. But most of the people cannot detach from making mistake, not understanding, of themselves and the other. They are attaching on making mistake or incompleteness of the other and themselves. That's why their minds are not stable and pure, not healthy and wealthy. So detachment, especially from ourselves, our weakness, our mistake, our ignorance, is really important. Only when we are able to detach from ourselves, we will also be able to detach from the mistake or weakness of the others. In this way, we can be together, we can do good deeds together, and we can get the success of doing good deeds together limitlessly, together and limitlessly. Now we are traveling with dukkha. There are about 25 or 27 passengers. A man asked, Min An is the youngest, and many people will be interested in me and a man compared with the other member of the power center. It is because of her mind of a young woman. As a young woman, she attached strongly on herself and the others. So her mind is the mind of a young man or woman, so strong, so enthusiastic. That is the reason many people will be interested in her because of her mind. A man, the member of the powers traveling group. We are old, that's why not much the mind of the other passengers are not much enthusiastic as men are. Her mind is so active and strong attachment also. Her attachment is spreading to the others. That's why many people are interested more than the others. In my side, I can detach from myself. That's why I am easy to detach from men and also. But for the other, if they can detach from themselves, they will attach on her easily. Attachment is the cause of suffering for both of body and mind. So the attachment of men and is her enemies. If she can detach, she will be safe and she can get success in practicing meditation and doing good deeds. If she can detach, she must stop doing good deeds and practicing meditation. Attachment is the real enemies of ourselves, for men and also. I can detach, that's why I can help her how to detach. That's why she follow me.
Why, please, she must stop? She must stop from her side because she won't be able, or she must stop because this is wrong to continue doing good deeds?
No, if she attached on doing good deeds like this, she attached on translating, she attached on herself, she attached on me, she attached on the other. But attachment on Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha is right, not much side effect. But attachment on herself and the other man or attachment on money are not safe. I can detach from money, I can detach from women. That's why I can ordain as a man. I can teach meditation. I can practice and teach meditation. This is the same for men and all. Many young men and women follow me, but most of them could not detach from their former attachment. That's why they need to stop doing good deeds.
They can't continue? They are not able, or they should? English, something, the word here is important in English.
This is the same for you. When you met with me in the first time, you are still young, you are interested in my teaching, but you have another attachment to get married again and then to be stable in one country. That's why you get married again and then you can stay in Switzerland. This is the same, but you are able to continue the practice. That's why you can detach from your husband, from Switzerland. That's why you can ordain again. But if you cannot detach from your husband, from social activities, you must stop practicing meditation.
So something that blocks.
Yes.
Okay.
So men can learn from you and from the others